fun, Liz. You should really come to the workshop on Saturday the 18th. We'll both be there.
We'll show you a really good time.
Yeah, we will. Ooh.
We're gonna play dress up.
We're gonna play dress up, and we're gonna dance, and we're gonna get really crazy.
Yeah, we are.
We always get crazy.
Don't miss out.
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Be there, be square.
Where do I sign? Where do I sign?
Sign on the dotted line that says, your soul will be taken.
Where's the pen?
Okay, come on, you guys.
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay.
These are our co-facilitators with
and
their
hey!
feet. So yeah, we're going to be talking about masculine, feminine, light and dark. I represent the light masculine. I'm Rick. This is the other Rick. He represents the dark masculine. Enough said.
Just for today.
Done.
Just for this moment, right now.
In this moment.
Yeah.
So I am representing the light feminine, both mature, immature. Did we talk about what the workshop is?
No, we haven't really talked about anything yet.
So the workshop on the 18th is how to create a fully dynamic life. And we're going to be playing with our archetypes: masculine, feminine, light, dark, mature, immature. And by playing these roles in a fun way, we can integrate them fast into our body and we can step out into the world.
Yeah, so we're kind of recognizing where we're at, first of all, kind of like what
What are archetypes?
Yeah, so archetype is how we identify ourselves. Like I'm sometimes, my archetype is like this white knight that comes to save the day. Somebody who's in touch with his feelings. And then, when I'm a healthy light masculine, but then sometimes I get into sort of an unhealthy masculine, and it's like, I need to be taken care of, okay?
Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
It's so needy.
Yes, I'm validating you. I'm validating you.
See, that's how I get what I need.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes it doesn't work. It's, oh, Rick, hey, yeah. I'm noticing that you might need some space right now. And actually, I'm feeling really overwhelmed by your emotion. I'm not in a place to really receive it right now.
Are you being a dark feminine on me?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So by integrating these different parts of ourselves, we're really able to show up more in wholeness. And that's kind of the purpose and what our goal is here, is to accept all parts of us and to realize that even if you're coming from light or dark, you're always coming from love if it's within integrity. When you're going about getting what you want in a way that you feel like you have to hide or kind of be a serpenty snake to get what you want, then most likely you're not in integrity and not within that container of love. So that's just really the purpose of it, is to be in the container of love, to accept all those parts of who you are, and to find people that support you there.
And you can tell in our workshops we have lots of love.
Yeah, and we're ready to share it with you.
It's a fluid thing, so from moment to moment, you may find yourself in either archetype or automatically balancing yourself with someone else who's in their own archetype or triggered, or the point is like investigating all of who you are.
All aspects.
Mm-hmm.
With no judgments, no shame, no guilt.
No fear,
Coming from this place of curiosity.
love.
Yeah.
Using the strength of vulnerability.
Finding archetypes that work better for you.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even labeling yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe you decide you don't want to be an archetype of any particular kind.
Mm-hmm.
Finding ways to say powerful no.
So we encourage you to come November 18th at 11 o'clock, Center of Divine Awakening in Phoenix, Arizona, and join us as we start to play with these archetypes through dance, through embodiment, through celebration, and we can start to feel into our own edges. You know, if you notice that, you know, as we describe each of these components, that you tend to reside in a certain area, let's say as the light feminine, you know, I'm here, I'm 20 minutes late, but it's all fine, it's God's timing, you know, it's fine. You might start to notice that you are comfortable in a certain archetype. So it's a place that you can really play with, maybe balancing that with, you know, whether it's a light masculine or even a dark feminine. But finding that balance and being able to strengthen all of the parts of yourself so that then when you do relate with other people, you have a better sense of yourself and you know where you're coming from. You know, it helps when you know yourself well enough and you have the awareness that when you start playing in different realms, like with other people, and you're bouncing off, it just makes it more fun. You know, and that's where the dynamic parts, it doesn't have to be just one way. You can start to play with it.
And we get to have masks and costumes.
And we get to have
maybe?
masks and costumes, dance.
play, dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because spiritual work does not have to be work. Like you can do spiritual work and personal development and growth in a really fun way. It makes it easier for your body to integrate it.
And did you say we're doing a puja?
We are doing a puja. We're gonna do
pujas.
yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, you weren't? Oh.
Surprise!
Spoiler.
But yes, in a very creative way, we're going to play with these archetypes in a puja-like setting.
And you know,
I won't say very much else.
playing with the pause in between the reaction. So like if the light feminine comes in 20 minutes late, noticing your head wants to explode, there's a
I'm
pause.
gonna chop her head off.
There's a pause. And what is the reaction really mean inside of me? Is it really about her being late, or is it really about me and my time issues, or, you know, some story I have about being on time, integrity, all that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
just noticing in that pause between the reaction.
So come play with us. Come do some work with us. We look forward to seeing you.
Come to our love party.
Thank
Yes.
you.